Alrighty folks, we're here today with Ryan Lane, GM of award-winning bar The Gresham. We're just going to have a chat and see what's going on. Thanks, man.
No worries, mate. Welcome here.
Mate, congratulations. You just won another award.
We did, yeah. Fairfax Media's Good Food Guide Queensland Bar of the Year for this year, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what other awards have you guys won?
We are still Australian Bartender Magazine's Australian Bar of the Year, and also Gourmet Traveller Magazine's Bar of the Year.
Cool. So who actually owns The Gresham?
So it's three boys,
Yep.
Andrew Baturo, Paul Patico and Dennis Sheehan.
Okay, cool. And you knew them before when you were living in Melbourne?
I didn't,
right?
no.
Okay, you didn't know them, yeah.
So I originally came on board, the original general manager, Matthew Hewitt, took me under his wing many moons ago, but we've always stayed in contact and kind of thrown ideas back and forth at each other, and when he rang me about the idea for the Gresham, it was a nice piece of baiting, I believe, on his behalf to get me back to Queensland, so I'm very happy to be home.
So for being open for 3 years, like, you guys have really come a long way just in 3 years and 3 years that you've been open.
A very long way. In terms of how quickly a bar can explode onto the scene, I think this one's probably done it in record time, I'd say. Obviously the awards help with that, but it's really that, you know, people, our patrons and our staff really kind of get what we're trying to do, and people enjoy it, which is great. So
mate, now we're sitting in a pretty special building. Can you tell us a bit of history about this place? Sure. So this was the original Queensland National Bank building, built, construction completed on this section of the building, the sandstone part of the building, in 1885. I guess a lot of people come in here, you know, you get a lot of the suits come in. Well, I guess your demographic, I guess it's a bit of like anyone and everyone, really, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
We always wanted to be a bar for everybody.
Yeah.
And not be, yes, we're a CBD bar, yes, we're in the middle of the financial district of Brisbane. Should we just target suits? No. We wanted to be a bar for everybody, and we've achieved that. You guys are known exceptionally for your whiskey range, your bourbon range, your alcohol range just in general. Yep. Can you tell us just a bit about your range? Because you can see back there, guys, it's pretty impressive. Yeah. We do try and be a little bit selective on the stuff that we do stock. We obviously have a lot of the staples that people know and love and enjoy. Off the side of that, you know, I somewhat leave it in the staff's hands as well, that we like to promote products that we personally enjoy. So I'll go to the guide and say, what sort of whiskies would you like in this week? What do you like? Because we're very different in terms of other Queensland venues and Brisbane venues that I've worked in, where that we are so interactive with the customer rather than, what would you like? There's your drink. What would you like? There's your drink. So we spend the time to stop and chat with people, find out what they like and if they'd like to experience something new. A lot of the time it may be whiskies that even we haven't tried, but we've got in, so we can experience with them together. Yeah, that's cool, because like, you guys are really well known for your knowledge. You need to be very friendly, very approachable, and have a chat with people. And you know, it's pretty hard to come by these days. Certainly in young bartenders, but at the same time we do take on young bartenders with the right attitudes, and we've produced some fantastic young bartenders with 2 nominations for Rookies of the Year consecutively. Far out, this is like award central, this place. Yeah. We do it okay. Yeah, absolutely, man. So also now with the decor, now you've got a very old world charm going on here as well. It's beautiful, yeah. Can you tell us a bit about the style, or I guess the influences that you have? Well, we haven't really done much with the room, to be honest with you. 95% of the room is actually original. We built the bar and the shelving that you see behind us. Obviously the pictures on the wall for all the history of Queensland and Brisbane and Australia, we've put those up to fit theme. Light fittings we had to replace because 131-year-old light fittings aren't too safe. The rest of it is pretty much original. And then in the lounge area, which you may see, we just built the big display cabinet, and that was it. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So, mate, what is it that sets you guys apart from everybody else, you reckon? What's the one thing that makes the Gresham way more awesome than everybody else? I would say our service. Going back to that really laid-back, pub-esque service that I was talking about. It's less serious. People aren't daunted by it. We don't have dress codes You know, we don't have security guards walking around everywhere. It's a nice environment where people feel safe and with friendly bar staff. So, I mean, it ticks every box on what a good bar should be.
Now, mate, can you tell us about that drink that you're drinking right there?
I am drinking 4 Pines Nitro Stout. So if you're a fan of Guinness, definitely try it. It's from the guys, obviously 4 Pines from Manly in New South Wales. Very much like Guinness, but it has a lot more fresher taste and locally brewed, which is always good as well.
Well, I'm having the Young Henry's, the Newtowner. I haven't had this one before, but it's pretty good.
It's fantastic beer.
I've gone through half of it and you've barely scratched the surface, mate.
You keep asking me questions as well.
That's it, mate, no worries. All right, man. Well, mate, one last question for you.
Fire away.
What's your favourite thing about Brisbane?
The Gresham. This bar has something very special about it, and is my main reason for being here back in Brisbane and for staying in Brisbane.
Awesome. Thanks for the chat, dude.
No worries at all, man.
You heard the man, the Gresham. It's definitely the place to be. Queensland's best bar, voted. Get down here. Ryan and the guys would love to have a chat with you and look after you. See you soon. Sidewalk Empire.
Cheers.